Hello everyone, it's your boy Z to the G to the E Z, and today we're gonna do a unboxing slash review, the first one in a long time. Today's a little bit special, but not really, and we're gonna be covering the Dragon Ball Z Museum Collection, figure number 13 by Unify. So, a little bit of background information about this figure. I was just cruising around the internet and had that weird, you know, those catered advertisements for you for figures, and I went on this site and I found this figure. I'm like, wow, this is really cool, but stupid expensive. I don't know why. So I hopped on AliExpress just to see if I could find it anywhere for cheaper, and I did. As you can tell from the quality of the box, there's a reason why it's that cheap, and there could be other reasons to it, but we'll get to that in a bit. Another dumb fact is that the order shipped on January 15th, and I just got it a few days ago on March 10th, so it took about 3 months. I know it's kind of to be expected when you order things on AliExpress, but yeah, this was a $10 figure, around $18 with shipping, and I want to just see if it was worth it. It's a bootleg, or it's something else, it's used, it's bad, it's not a huge time, money sink into my pocket, so I was willing to take the risk. So yeah, a little bit of background information. That's Dragon Ball Museum Collection. I am a fan of Dragon Ball. I have not really been a fan of Dragon Ball Z or any other ones. Dragon Ball Z was alright. However, it is a figure of Shenron and Goku in his winter outfit, and I thought it was the coolest and cutest thing, especially the winter outfit. It's by Unify. This was manufactured around 2004, and again, did a lot of digging to see any other relevant information about this figure, and there's honestly not that much. But yeah, take a look at the box firsthand. You can tell it's really beat up. It didn't even actually come in this, actually. The box was, the figure was outside of the box, so that already tells me that this is probably a used figure. But yeah, box quality, pretty good. It has a front view of both Shenron and Goku on both sides, as well as the rest of the figure, well, the other Shenron figure in this collection on the back. Overall, if I got this box new, I would have been pretty happy with it, and if it wasn't as beat up. Another fun fact is, look at this plastic here. Yeah, it's busted. It's not gonna work. So yeah, let's just take it out of the box. And inside, you can see, I know a lot of figures kind of do this. I know the Monster Hunter series does stuff like this, but you have the little cute clouds across inside the box, and that's pretty much it for the box. So yeah, yeet. Alright, so the main figure here is composed of 6 individual pieces. First off, we got the Goku, then we got the Shenron, then we got 3 little pegs, and the base stand here, which is a little bit dark and scratched up. So yes, definitely a used figure at the very least. Let's look at the quality of the Shenron figure. I noticed that outside the box, all the reference pictures look fairly similar. The box, however, was a bit discolored, so I'm not entirely sure. The colors are it's a bit darker green here for the whiskers and the underbelly and all that for the Shenron. But overall, for a $10 figure, this is really good quality, and I'm not disappointed whatsoever. There's a couple of other little hidden deformities, I guess. So you have one of the spikes here, it's not fully cut. It's kind of like a square, and it's a little bit awkward, but it's not too noticeable because it's kind of behind the bottom cloud. Then of course you got the eyes. That's something I want to point out as well. Every single reference picture I looked up prior to this, he had black eyes. This one has faded red eyes, so I don't know if there was a layer of red behind the black or someone painted over the red as opposed to that, but otherwise it's really cool. I really like this depiction of Shenron. I kind of like the more cartoony, goofy kind of version of him. And of course, you see him holding the Dragon Ball. It's the $4 Dragon Ball. Why else would it be any other Dragon Ball in this goddamn series? Holding Grandpa. Overall, colors, it's kind of a dark green, a little bit of black, kind of scattered all across to define the scales of Shenron as well. The clouds are just pure white. While there's no really big painting issues with this figure, I've noticed it's pretty direct and it's pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how the figure turned out, the Shenron itself. That's out of the way. We're gonna look at Goku. Oh, Goku, please. And this is where I started kind of second doubting when I looked inside the box. Hope you can see this face. Oh, I want you to point out I don't think there's anything wrong with his face. Do you? Do you see anything wrong? I see nothing whatsoever. Obviously, it's pretty decent, except for Goku's left eye, and his white part is completely off center, and it's the goofiest thing ever. I love it. But other than that, I have really no complaints. The Nimbus is a bit darker than in all the other pictures and references I was looking at, and again, I'm going to get to that in a second. As you can see, he's in his winter outfit, and I love, 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 love this costume so much. Just Kid Goku's just so much cooler for me. Maybe because it's the series I grew up on. The baller. As you can see, he has the power pole. Other than the eye, the only other off paint job I see is the power pole into its case. But I don't even see that as a big deal because when it's going to be up on display, you're not going to be noticing it that much. Especially, again, it is a $10 figure. If you want to count shipping, it's a $20 figure in Canadian. So I don't care. The stand holds up well. I like how Shenron is elevated like just a little bit as well. And the clear pieces definitely bring up something. As you can see me trying to move it, it is definitely top heavy, and I'm guessing it's going to be less top heavy with Goku on it. But yeah, Goku, you could either, from what I saw in the references, he faces Shenron. However, I think you could like just mess around with it. See, I think I like this kind of setup a bit more. Not directly facing Shenron, but a little bit out. God dang it, I really wish his eye was on the other side so it was inside Shenron and not as obvious and prominent. The figure together is really, really cool. Really good for $10 IMO. And that brings me to the next point where why the figure was so cheap. So it came to me not only 3 months later. Yes, the box was like really legit, I guess, and it came from 2004. I looked for any things that are off. And like I said, the spikes are a little bit off, but I don't think that's a telling point. It could have just been the manufacturing, like the date and everything. And the same thing with Goku's eye and Shenron's eye. It could just be defects because, I don't know. Normally bootlegs are like so much more jankier than this. It's like hard for me to believe. And every single reference picture I looked for, yeah, the figures were a bit more expensive. And a lot of the figures had a black stand, and even the pictures there was a black stand. But all over online, I saw mixed ones of both clear and black stands. So, bases, I mean, not stands. So I'm a little bit confused, but I think I've come to the conclusion that it's probably one of three things. So it was someone's old figure, was used, and they just wanted to get rid of it, and it's old, and that's why it kind of got shipped all maldeformed in the box and whatnot. But it's still, I still enjoy it. 2, it's a bootleg, the bad bootleg, and they had a really good job at like making a box or getting an old box and replicating that. Or 3, it's a used bootleg, which is probably the most likely thing. And I personally think no matter what it is, the figure itself is really good. I didn't lose that much money off of it. I think it was a, I guess, worthwhile buy for me because I really, really, really like the original Dragon Ball series. I can't really find that much like merch or figures or accessories from the original Dragon Ball for the most part. Yeah, I know there's like a good handful, but again, super cheap. For me, I'm okay with this. Would I recommend it to other people? Probably not, considering it took me 3 months to ship from my specific retailer, and I can't even confirm whether or not it is a bootleg or not. High chance it is, but again, I don't care. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I'm sorry I don't bring that many unboxings anymore, especially with me on budgets and whatnot. However, if you've stuck around, there's two more confirmed in the next few months. I'm just gonna say that right there. That's it for this figure, the Dragon Ball Museum collection. I looked at the other ones from this collection because this was the 13th figure technically, and there are a lot of really, really, really cool design ones, and I kind of want to collect the rest of that set purely on like just the monsters that are featured in it. But yeah, guys, my name's Giratina. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, comment on it. Do you think I'm dumb? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm a loony for buying this? Or do you think this is a sick figure? And that shameless promotion, would you please subscribe if you enjoyed the video? I do up gameplay and unboxings, all the fun stuff, occasional vlog every here and there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good and wonderful day.